There are some things in life that are really important, but sometimes get neglected too often. Have you ever gone in for an oil change and the mechanic shows you your car's air filter and it's littered with dirt and twigs and all sorts of things that the air filter prevented from getting into your car's engine? You see, filters serve a really important role, but sometimes we ignore our filters. How many of you have a filter in your refrigerator that is long past due? Or how many of you go more than 3 months before changing out your furnace filter? And that helps regulate the air that we breathe in our homes. There are spiritual filters that we can use in our lives as well. And these filters play a significant role in helping us follow Jesus and love others the way we are commanded to love others. The most important spiritual filter has to do with what we allow ourselves to see and listen to. The Bible has a lot to say about what we allow to come into our hearts and minds. Read Proverbs 4 and listen to the words of Jesus in Matthew chapter 6. Your eye is like a lamp that provides light for your body. When your eye is healthy, your whole body is filled with light. But when your eye is unhealthy, your whole body is filled with darkness. And if the light you think you have is actually darkness, how deep that darkness is. I probably don't need to convince you that you need to pay attention to or strengthen the spiritual filters in your life. But you might be wondering, how in the world do I do this? What do I need to do to develop this kind of filter? Well, the Apostle Paul has some great things to say about that and what we can do in Philippians. In chapter 4, verse 8, Paul writes, "Now, dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise." What a great list, but what a great challenge. Fix my thoughts on what is true. You know, there's an endless supply of information that we get bombarded with every day. People today want to believe that if I think it's true, then that's my truth and it makes it true. How wrong is that thinking? Truth comes from God. If we want to know if something is true, we need to look at it through the lens of Scripture, and God will reveal whether it is true or not. If we train ourselves to only consume material and information that is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable, we'll develop a filter that will make our lives happier and less stressful because we're not filling our minds with the dark things of this world. But it begins by doing the little things. Turn off that show that doesn't glorify God. Sure, just because there's some swearing or maybe a guy is cheating on his wife, that doesn't mean that you'll do that. But it does nothing to build up your resilience to sin and the schemes of the enemy. You know, the enemy doesn't have to get you to not believe in God, just get you to question things enough that you stray down the path of compromise. And that is why we need our filters now more than ever.